Discover the easy way to add a request a quote system on your WooCommerce store. So customers can request a quote first and you can negotiate a deal that actually converts. So for example, here on our demo store, we can say that we want 50 units of this particular product and we can add it to our quote basket and we can request a quote for multiple products as well. For example, we'll just click view quote. And then here, instead of the normal default add to cart system where they go through the checkout process, here they can just request the quote and we can customize these fields as well. So if you want to add additional information that your prospects need to fill in, then we can do that also. All right, and that's sent fine. We'll be using the Wholesale WP plugin. Just head over to wholesalewp.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. And with that being said, let's head over to our dashboard and I'll show you how we set this up. So now let's log in as an admin and then we'll go ahead and handle this. All right, so we'll head over to our dashboard. We'll navigate over to Wholesale WP. We can see we've got 6 messages that requires our attention and we've actually got 7 quote offers as well. So let's click on inbox. Okay, and this is a customer that just messaged us with regards to this product here. All right, perfect. Okay, so there's a few things we can do from here. So from our dashboard, we've got some key information with regards to this customer. So we can see the group that they're in, how many orders they've actually placed with us, any notes that we've added, and any payment preference and so on. All right, so what's cool with this request a quote plugin is we can click here to go ahead and send them a custom offer. We can do a quick reply. If there's anything that needs clarification, we can go ahead and actually message the customer here. Or what's super handy is we can actually create an offer using AI. All right, so I'm just going to click this button here where it says draft offer with AI. And this will allow us to quickly come up with a quote for this customer. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, and the AI has automatically helped us create a new quote, right? So it's got the customer email there. It's got the product, which the customer mentioned. It's got the quantity in which the customer requested. And now we just need to go ahead and tailor the offer. So our list price is $47. We can give it to this customer, for example, for $38. Okay, so they're saving $450 and we can add our custom shipping here. We can add an expiry date to this quote. So we can say it will expire 14 days from now and we can specify the payment term. So whether that's a net 30 payment or we want it due upon receipt or any other custom payment option that you want to do. The AI has automatically drafted us a quick message for the customer. We can go ahead and tweak it if needs be, right? One other thing to note as well, if this customer had an history with us, like for example, their shipping preference, their payment preference, when we click generate a quote with AI, it will automatically pre-fill those information for us. So that's pretty cool. So now we can actually send this quote to the customer. All right, so that's sent. So now we'll log back in the customer's account and we'll be able to see the quote in our dashboard. One thing to note as well is they'll be able to see the quote in their dashboard and they'll also receive an email letting them know that there's a new quote generated that requires their attention. We can add a payment directly to that invoice. When they receive the email and they can see the price quoted and if they're happy with everything, they can simply click that pay button in the email without needing to log in or anything. Follow the link, enter in the card detail, and that's it. You can go ahead and fulfill the order. All right, let's quickly have a look at the customer end to see what that looks like. Okay, so from the customer view, we can see we've got a new offer here. And as I said, it will also be emailed over to them as well. All right, so this is our quote name. We can see it expires in 25 days. This is a product. We can see the saving, our payment terms. If we're happy with everything, we can accept and add it to our basket, or we can reply with a few more questions. All right, so you'd go plugins, add new, upload and install the plugin. Once you've done so, you'll see this Wholesale WP menu here. We can go ahead and click on it. All right, and then from here, we can add a rule. So we'll go to dynamic rules here. All right, and we'll click new rule. We'll specify our rule type. All right, so we'll scroll down and we'll say replace cart with quote system. All right, we'll give this a name. And now we get to specify who we want this rule to trigger to. So we can set it to everyone, or we can set it to an individual user group. So if you're selling B2B and a B2C, maybe you only want to show this option to B2B customers. And in that case, we'll just go ahead and select B2B customers, right? Or we can select a specific B2B groups. So it's totally up to you. But as I said, I'm going to leave it to everyone. One other thing to note as well is this is currently replacing our entire catalog with our request the quote system. If you wanted to do it on a per product basis, then all we'll do is scroll down and we'll say quotes on specific products, right? And then we get to specify the specific products. So for example, all product, or we can select a specific product in which we want to add this request the quote system to. So it's super flexible, and then it will trigger based on the condition in which you've defined here. We've already gone through the flow of how our customers would actually go ahead and add a quote to their basket. We've seen the admin flow and so on. Okay, so we'll leave it here. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you've got any questions, leave it in the comment box.